Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Welcome, Joey. Welcome, Philly. Joey said GME. Woo! Yeah, dude, I saw some crazy stuff about GME. I got a bunch of articles and stuff to go over about it. Pretty crazy. Are we ready? Get hyped in the chat, guys. Smash the like button. All right. All right. Happy Thursday, guys. Smash the like button on your way in. How's everyone doing today? Pretty chill, pretty chill. Hey. All right. Let's get into the charts, guys. Bitcoin is currently trading at $79,466 or 79.5 on Binance. Let me zoom out here really quick. Let's take an observation right here. We kind of got the same thing that we've had before, where we got the little double bottom, sideways chop, double bottom, sideways chop. That would not surprise me. The fractal calls for a little more upside, but we've deviated from this fractal a little too long ago. Tyler said, well, no rate cut now, probably. I don't know. Inflation's down, Tyler. Inflation is down. And their goal is 2%. So it's at 2.4. CPI data did come out today. It is at 2.4 today. Let me double check. What was the projected? I forgot what it was. It was 2.4, and they were projecting, I don't know, apparently this information is really hard to find. It's ridiculous. I know it was really high last month. The forecast was 2.5, right? I don't know. But it was lower than expected, which is really, really big deal, and it went down. People were expecting it to go up, so nobody really knows what the hell they're talking about. Tyler said 76% chance, no rate cut, only 24% cut. I mean, who knows, man? Who knows? Hopefully the housing market collapses and then they scramble to cut rates. That's my hope, because I want to get a house not for the cost of a freaking, like, sports car. A high-end imported sports car. Anyways, Bitcoin is chilling at $79,510. I don't know what I said 94. $79,502.76. We got a decent spike up yesterday amidst the 90-day tariff pause, but then everybody realized that there was still a 10% blanket tariff on every country out there. I'm assuming that that's why we got dumpy again today. Basically retraced a good chunk of the move, almost the entire thing. So people are still shaking in their boots, a little worked up, a little upset. I mean, it's dicey, man. It is 100% dicey out there. So I don't blame people. Joey said my twin Philly is here. Philly said, yo, Joey. Tyler said, well, no rate cut. 2.4 lowest since September. I know, I'm telling you, LMAO. What? You're telling me what? I was questioning nothing from you. ETH is down 8.78% on the day, currently trading at 1522. ETH kind of looks like it's establishing a inverse head and shoulders. Again, we know how unreliable those are. The fractal on Bitcoin looks really good right now, which is weird. This is a old fractal. Is it going to do this? Because everybody would hate this, which would be kind of hilarious. Let's update our liquidation heat map because I didn't do that yet. See where the liquidations are sitting. Tyler said we got dumpy because of the low chance of rate cut when we were supposed to get one this month. I don't know if we were supposed to get one this month. People were speculating. A lot of speculation, which is really funny. 78, 705, and then everybody's like, the market's so uncertain. That's because you're trading based on data that isn't confirmed. It's like a rumor from like an intern at like a newspaper. 83.15. I like that JP Morgan, legit, they said there's a high chance of a recession. And then yesterday they said we're in a recession. And then today they said now there's no chance of a recession. These are experts. These are people that other people trust their money with. 78, 146. I was cracking up about that earlier. I was like, damn, they're going to change their mind every single day. Philly said, JJ, what's the new thumbnail? A cowboy hat? What happened with your photo of you yodeling? I still have the photo of me yodeling. I figured I'd switch it up. It ain't much, but it's honest work, you know? Market's down bad, so we got to start farming. Farming for views, which hopefully that thumbnail does. Yeah, those are liquidation points right now. Nothing crazy. We got a decent chunk of liquidation points below us. 156 million. But there's equally large amount above us as well. Probably even more if you added it all up. So just keeping an eye on it. Sol is down 5.33% on the day. Nice little rebound on Sol. It is holding above the blue trend line, which is the bottom trend line from the initial little flag that we broke out of to make new all-time highs on Sol specifically. So does it look like a buy? Kind of, but everything does right now because of how uncertain the market is and how oversold, in my opinion, everything is based on where it should be. I don't know if I'm expecting new all-time highs for most things by the end of this year, but we got quite a ways to go. We just finished Q1. There's still 75% of the year to go through, so a lot can happen in 75. A lot happened already, just in the first 3 months. So think about that. If that amount of things happened this month, and then, or not even this month, this quarter, and every single quarter, that crazy quantity of like volatile events occurred, the market could be up like crazy or down like crazy. It could go any direction. Definitely getting spicy. Total 3, kind of following our fractal. We got a pretty decent sized spike up. We're getting a little retrace. Are we going to pull back up and get another retrace, shake everybody out, one more retrace, and then start grinding up from there? And then everybody gets mad early May because we're going to retrace the entire April move. This is the biggest troll fractal, and it's hilarious because it's a fractal, which means I took it from somewhere else, which means this is already played out. And it's going to do this, which, mind you, as a fractal, if it does this, everyone's going to go, this has never, ever happened before in the market. I've never seen this, and I've been in the market for 15 years. And this is from less than 15 years ago, I can promise you that. So I find it kind of silly when people get overly emotional on X posting about crypto and they're like, this is unprecedented. We're going to zero. We're going into a Great Depression because I've never seen this before personally, when in reality they have, but they just probably placed a bad trade, and now they're freaking out. They're frantically panicking. Tyler said from 2020. This one specifically, you might be right. I don't remember where I pulled this one from. It might be this. I think it is. I think it's just this. Yeah, it's just this. It's kind of squeezed and squozed version of that, which is kind of hilarious. But shoot, I don't know. Let's see. ADA's down 3.78%, currently trading at 60 cents. Keeping above 60, which is nice. That's what I want to see. Continued grind to the upside. SNEK is also down 8.1% on the day. We got a little trend line that it's established, slowly grinding back up. XRP is down 4.16% on the day. did get a break below $2 with that initial tariff sell-off, and it has yet to get back above and solidify support at $2, so we're keeping an eye on it. At the moment, it does look like it's rejecting, though, so just be careful. HBAR struggling to get back above the yellow trend line, which is the trend line that first established itself back on March 11th. Got a couple of green dots here. Tried to play out. Didn't quite get it. Broke back down below. Another green dot kind of killed. And a unconfirmed green dot right here. So the signals are there. But the uncertainty in the market is going to determine every single swing that we're having at the moment. SWE is down 5.26% on the day, currently trading at $2.10. I like that this is holding above $2. That makes me a little hopeful for SWE. Like I said, we broke down into our little range where everything has established volume now. So I got a nice bounce, a little retrace, bounce, retrace. Everyone's going to freak out. Every single time we retrace, people are going to freak out because they more than likely longed the top and pulled back a little bit, and then they see the red. Even if it's like 5-10%. A lot of people for some reason use crazy leverage and they get schooled, and then they panic and freak out because they see that they lost half of their portfolio on like a 2% move. That probably means that they're over leveraged. But SWE looks good. I want to see SWE break back into this. Once it breaks above 223 or even 250, then it's kind of go time for some bullish price action for me. But you can kind of see it's weird. It's hard to describe. When stuff starts to go down, it doesn't really have any kind of bullish momentum. Like even the slow grinds up. But eventually, see how this looks like it's going down almost. This is starting to go up a little bit. This is starting to go up a lot of bit. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where it does this. Does that make sense? It's weird to describe. And unfortunately, I'm looking at it from the point of view of an artist for some reason. I don't know. It seems to be working for me. So, I don't know. That's all I can say. Maybe we all just need to do mushrooms or something to be good at trading. Ondo. Or maybe that's actually probably a bad idea. Could you imagine trading while on mushrooms, having a bad trip, just freak out? You're like, the candles are attacking me. Ondo. Ondo's down 4.3% on the day. Holding up quite well, actually. Ondo didn't really retrace that hard in the first place. A little retracement, nice bust to the upside, retracement, second bust to the upside. It's establishing an uptrend now, it seems. And it's got like a curling to the upside trajectory, which may lead to a crazy move up. I don't know. It could be flagging. It could be just breaking down. Who knows? Waterfly said, JJ, you want Frank and Beans pick? Sure. Hook it up. Waterfly, hook it up. But yeah, Ondo's looking good. It got back into its panic range, which is lovely, between 80 and 90 cents. So if we can chop there for a minute, establish some volume, use that as a base springboard to the upside, that would be great. Arrow is down 7.49%. A little W bottom on Arrow. Potential inverse head and shoulders establishing itself with a W for the head. That would be pretty sick. And then that would give you a target probably of your 48 cents, honestly. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. I would consider 40 to be your neckline for that. Just because it's easy. Otherwise, you're kind of going on a weird... It's probably literally 40, actually. Break out of that, and then see if it gets a bullish retest and continuation of the upside. I like that the RSI even looks like it's grinding up, which is good. You got a green dot way back here. See if it can get above that. Render's up, actually. Render's up 1.74%. Weird. Render didn't even retrace his move hardly. It looks like it's trying to break above 350. So for some reason, Render is incredibly bullish today. They had their bear flag. Bear flag played out perfectly. Retraced that entire move. And now potentially ready to move up. Maybe Render leads the entire altcoin market. That would be pretty sick. Polkadot is down 5.02%. Yeah, if Render breaks 350, it's go time, man. break 350 and then break 4 and just start grinding up. Polkadot down 5.02% on the day. Kind of just stuck in between 333 and 378. We'll see if it can break it above 378, but for now, it just kind of looks like it's fizzling out. If it can't get some like sustained momentum to the upside, then it might be on medium-term downtrend. A little bearish trend on Polkadot, potentially. CAS is up 1.01% on the day. CAS looks good, too. It broke finally. 13% move. Broke above its... We did move this line yesterday. It broke above the upper trend line. And this looks like a wedge. It looks like a falling wedge. And it looks like it potentially retested it just now. Broke above, retest, and continuation of the upside. If it can get above 0.076 and potentially retest that bullish, then I'm looking for some upside on CAS finally. It's been a long time coming. This thing had a huge run up, I think last year, potentially the year before now. And it's been kind of lulled ever since. But it looks like it might be ready to go up for now, which is sick. There's an inverse head and shoulders present on the RSI, which is definitely strange, but I'm going to point it out to observe it, see if that breaks out, goes overbought. Then we can say that that played out. Avalanche is down 1.36%, whoops, on the day. Currently chilling at 18.18. I want to see it get above 18.28. It looks like it's struggling a little bit. Tyler said, should I buy CAS? LOL. That's up to you. Totally up to you. Allegedly, they have smart contracts and you can buy stuff on there and stuff like that. It's literally kind of in a similar boat to Cardano early on. It seems, at least. But I haven't heard a lot about it, which is strange. They're not on Dex Screener yet, as far as I'm aware. And it's like a really weird niche way to jump through hoops to like participate in their ecosystem. And they had some funky issues with their launch of their smart contracts scenario as well. I don't know if it was some third-party establishment or something like that, but it is proof of work too. So if proof of work goes bullish, then CAS has a pretty decent chance. Waterfly said Miles will be your friend if you buy CAS. No, he won't. He hasn't been around. I hope he's doing okay though. Let me see. I thought I got a text. What just happened? Oh, I did get a text from. It's a solicitation. But yeah, CAS, decent project. It's kind of a minnow in a sea of like whales. So we'll see if they can establish some or steal some market cap from the entire market. Avalanche, we talked about. Shrap is up 2.7% on the day. This, like I said before, is a coin that is beautiful for people who like to trade. When this thing moves, it moves violently. It does look like it's got support at 5. And, I mean, technically right now it's got 3 hits. A little fake out to the downside. It kind of seems like it's getting a little weak right here. But if it can break above 6, then it might have a fighting chance at reestablishing some market dominance. Tyler said, JJ, did you see the Mark Cuban thing on Discord I sent you, Tyler? I legit completely forgot about it. I will check my DM zone, watch it later. Mr. Roberts said, oh, you know what? I think I did, actually. Because I Googled it. And I left the tab open. Mr. Roberts said, that hat in the thumbnail is the effing business, JJ. That shit's sweet. Got one myself. Hello, good people. I've been thinking about wearing that when I work outside. Or something similar. I have to get like one of those techie looking sun blocking hats because I hate reapplying sunscreen, but I get so burned. I've never streamed during the summer. So I'm a little bit concerned because I'm gonna be beet red some days, and you guys are gonna be like, "Well, you got so sunburned," and then I'm not. What am I gonna do about it? Be like, "No, stop it, guys." I just have to put up with it because my dumbass can't reapply sunscreen. Hoff said, does Shrap have futures anywhere? That's a good question, actually. Let me check it. if it's anywhere, it's going to be on BitUnix, I would assume, right? Oh, oh, it's not on BitUnix. Okay, then let's actually check. Shrimp. So it looks like it is on Bybit, Crypto.com, HTX. I'm assuming Bybit probably has futures. Liquidity score. Yeah, I would just assume Bybit. Mr. Roberts said, "Hey Hoffs, Tyler said I hit $70 on a $5 scratcher. Best price movement I've had in a while, lol." I feel that, man. Dude, my first scratch off. So I went to the bad kids school in high school, and what if I said I had good movements today? And we used to have off-campus lunch, and we didn't all want to leave all the time. We would go in the parking lot, smoke cigarettes and stuff. So a guy named Shane would go. He would take lunch orders, and he'd take everybody's money, and he would go buy like Subway for us, or McDonald's, whatever people wanted. So that way there was only one person making the trip, and we didn't have to worry about it. The principal was super cool. It was a lot of fun. But on my 18th birthday, I wanted to buy a scratch off, but I didn't want to go anywhere. So I gave him $20. I said, "Buy me a $20 scratch off. You pick." And he's like, "Shit, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay." And he bought me a $20 scratch off, and I think I won $80, and I gave him 20 of it. So technically I only won 40 because I spent 20 to get the ticket. But he picked the winning ticket, so, and he got a cut. But it was crazy. It was literally my first legal scratch off my entire life. I won $80. I was like, damn. But yeah, Shrimp, I want to see some upwards momentum, some strength here. I want to see it break above 6 and start to establish some market dominance. Otherwise, it just kind of stinks. Chainlink is down 4.66% on the day. Got a nice bounce off of our orange trend line. It looks like it's dancing around yellow at the moment, between yellow and green. Why is the green there? Green goes way back. Okay, I get it. So yellow is a more recent trend. Green. What if I said so you 3 extra money? Yeah. Yep. Yes, I did. Tyler said, "Now you're a degenerate gambler." I see. I took a little break. I took like a 10-year break ish. I think that's about right. 28? I don't remember how old I was when I figured out crypto. I hardly remember. People are like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I got to ask my fiance." I've said, "That is the last time JJ won any money." That was a good one. But yeah, Chainlink's looking good at 1205. I'd like to see it start to establish some higher price range. But right now it's looking good. That little baby retracement doesn't bother me none. Doge is down 4.11% on the day. Also looks like it's establishing an uptrend, just like everything else. Potential bear flag, I'm sure, but who knows, man? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I want to see this get back above the green trend line and start to chop up. Otherwise, I'm looking for purple, which is around 11 cents. Polygon Matic poll. Mr. Roberts said, "Hey, U.S. snow lilies up here in southern Ontario and northern Michigan can burn like a bitch, yo." I don't know what that means. We got snow today, though. Oh, I understand. I understand now. It's the goldfish memory, man. Guys complaining about Michigan sunburns. Dude, I work outside. Just give me a break. eBay guy. Mr. Roberts said, "My Chainlink, it only 5% above my original buy now. Grr. Damn, that sucks so bad." Tyler said, "Surprise, the scratch off ticket market didn't crash since he bought." I bought the Pico top. I mean, that wasn't like probably 2010, 2009, 2010. God, that's crazy. Polygon Matic poll is currently down 2.68% on the day, chilling at 1818. This also looks like it's in a bear flag, chopping its way up. Momentum wave is overbought at the moment. Not too bad, but it is overbought. There's not a lot of volume here, which is weird. Like, really, almost no volume. It's super crazy. It's, I don't know. I feel bad saying this, but I genuinely cannot fathom who the hell is buying this. Tom Selleck's Goat said that the market is angry. I think the market is just like sexually frustrated at this point. I don't even know if angry is the right term. Near is far. Currently down 4.47% on the day, chilling at $2.08. I want to see it get back above the orange line. Otherwise, I'm looking for way dramatic downside. It could be a fake out because we've seen that already a couple of times, but this is a very important level for me. If it breaks below this with conviction, then I'm looking for some pretty spicy prices. Maybe that. Let's make that so it's not dotted. Yeah, I would go there, and then I would go maybe here, and then my last resort, like I'm selling everything, I'm never buying near ever again, would be right there at $1.12 because it's sitting at $2 or $1.21. I'm sorry, sitting at $2 right now. Hopefully it holds. It could still reach these levels and still remain bullish, in my opinion, as long as it stays this course of this trend. But if it breaks below this and rejects, then it's game over for me. Not financial advice. Again, anything could be a rejection. Everyone's got their own risk tolerance. My personality, is different from everybody else's. So I might sell earlier than other people. I might sell later than other people. I might not even trade certain coins because I'm kind of weird. Chili's is down 2.6% on the day. Looks very similar to near. I'm currently trading at 0.0382. Nice bounce off of the yellow trend line. I want to see it get back above the green trend line. Green goes back way farther than yellow. A trend established in 2023, September 11th, 2023. So it's a decent sized trend. It broke that, which is sad. Is it going to get back above? I would like to see that. Otherwise, I'm looking for it to at least hold the yellow trend line, which is a more recent trend line. Tyler said we need to blow the market load. Right? Tom Seluxcode said the market has blue balls. Mr. Robert said, hey, Tom. You guys are fisting each other in the chat. That's cute. Silver got a little bit pumpy today. MicroStrategy got a little bit dumpy today. I'm still 100% on board. I'm looking for MicroStrategy to start to take off in May. I think May is the bottom for MicroStrategy. I think it's going to go bananas after that. DXY got a lot dumpy today. Damn. Offset, I expect more out of near. Kind of disappointing. Yeah, I agree. NASDAQ. Actually, the NASDAQ's holding up quite well. And the S&P also holding up quite well. Everyone's freaking out because we retraced and retraced. Like we retraced up, bullish retrace, and bearish retrace. And it's volatile. And people are not used to it. They're confused. I believe the S&P recently hit peak volatility. It's as volatile as Bitcoin is right now, which is pretty sick. Not gonna lie. But I don't know, man. Maybe they just they just need to tokenize the entire stock market, and then everybody can get over the idea of crypto versus stocks, and we can teach each other how to trade. Imagine the stock people being like, no, you can't use emotion, and then crypto people being like, wait. If you're buying this is a meme stock. You need to use emotion. And it's a worthless piece of shit, and you need to pump your bags with the boys on X and form a cabal and join my trading group. I feel like there's benefits to both sides. We can all teach each other. It can be a big kumbaya moment. The boomers and the zoomers coming together for one final hurrah before we take all their money. Not maliciously, in like a grandpa passed away and we're inheriting his life savings kind of way. You know what I mean? Cash Oak said facts. So Bitcoin dominance chilling at 63.23%. It rejected off of 64, which is nice. I'm wanted to go up to 68 to get it over with. It kind of seems like it's doing the same thing that it's done before, where it peaks, chops, and then peaks again. Chops and then peaks. Chops and then peaks. I would not be surprised to see two more peaks to hit that 66 target. Did I say 68? I keep thinking 68. Hoff said, I'm 0 for 4 guessing what each day of this week would be. What each day of this week would be. What if I said you leave your grandpa's money alone? I actually didn't go after my grandpa's money. I have I detached myself from that part of my family. My grandpa was a fucking asshole. So when he died, I wanted nothing to do with his stuff. That's all I'll say. Jay Shear said, "Hey yo, what's going on, JJ? What's going on, Jay Shear? Cheers, happy Thursday." Keshook said, "I'm like 3 for 18 this week." What are you guys talking about? Guessing what each day of this week would be. What? What each day of this week will be? Like the daily close? That can't be what Keshook is talking about. Keshook hasn't been here for a little while. Mr. Robert said, "Wow, fair." Yeah. I don't know. Bitcoin dominance doing its thing. Hopefully it doesn't take forever like this did. That took so long. Kashuk said, "I closed a 200 profit 5 minutes before everything erupted. Would have been 3K profit." Damn, that sucks so bad when that happens, man. It happens though. I like accidentally trade like long the bottom. I was in a long and I'm like at work and I'm doing my thing. My boss shows up and I'm like, okay. So then I focus on working and I'm working. And then me and the boss start talking stocks and I'm like, oh shit. And I look and I click and then I see this gigantic boom. This right here. And I was like, oh, I did the face. I went, oh, and it was pretty exciting. And I was in a long at the time, so I made pretty decent bank. Hop said, "Why is JJ so slow sometimes?" I don't know, man. My brain turns off, guessing whether it'd be a good day or a bad day. You didn't say that, though. There was no context established. Don't act like I know. Tyler said, "Cash Oak, at least you didn't lose." That's true. Yeah, that's true. Profits is profits. What if I said acid hops? I cannot do hallucinogenics. Is that even the right word? Hallucinogen? I can't do, yeah, drugs that make you hallucinate. I literally freak out on weed. Like, if I take a little too much edible, I'll freak out. If I ever even tried mushrooms, I'm pretty sure I would die. Let alone acid. Acid, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, something bad would happen. I can't even think about it. Mr. Roberts said, "Waters, it's 18 days till we change the government up here." Interesting. 18 days this week. My bird is freaking out. I don't know if you guys can hear him. If he gets too annoying, let me know. I'll go give him some crack or something. That would make it worse. What if I said he cracks neck? All right. Bitcoin is chilling at 79,627 and 81 cents. We got 5 minutes until the daily close contest. Let's go through some articles really quick. We got some fun ones. I might have to stop mid read. Mr. Roberts said, "So acid in live trading." I feel like we could do an edible live trading episode. I think that would be fun. We'll have to plan that. Definitely set that up though. I am up 5% on a trade right now. So we got U.S. inflation falls to 2.4%, lower than expectations. That was pretty exciting. Then we got Ivan on text that Trump said inflation is down, and then he's acting like he's hinting to Jerome that it's time for him to cut rates. It is technically down. He's not wrong. It's down significantly, actually. We got White House says inflation is down, jobs are up, and the golden age of America is underway. I keep going back to the quote from Lutnick. He specifically said, by Q4 of this year, the economy is going to be humming. And I'm kind of excited for that. Like, super excited, actually. Watch Your Guru said, White House... Oh, I read that already. European Union and UAE agree to launch free trade negotiations. Hell yeah. See what I mean? The whole world is coming together now. Everyone's coming together, and free trade is the talk of the town. We got Chicken Genius. Here we go. 10-2 blowing up. Retrace the entire 90-day pause. The world is literally losing faith. Don't talk. Show your books. The world is selling. The Fed will step in to be a buyer of last resort. When this spread blows up, we will get our pump, last pump. I'm a supporter of Trump, and all he had to do was follow up on his campaign promise, fair and reciprocal trade. We're going to have a fair trade policy. Hong Kong, Australia, UK, SG, all with trade surplus gets hit with 10%. What the F? Solve trade deficit. What the F? Even Elon called Peter Navarro a retard. Damn, I didn't read this whole thing, but damn. Okay, next we got President Trump's executive director of digital assets says they are ushering in a golden age for crypto. I'm super excited about that for sure. Plan B, 7 months to go in the 6 months before 18 months after the halving. Period. 7 more red dots. Okay. So is that when we're going to peak? This is completely different from what we've seen before from him. Trump was aware the economy could enter a recession, but wanted to avoid a depression from his tariffs, according to the Wall Street Journal. We got China and Russia are reportedly using Bitcoin to settle certain trade transactions. This, I believe, has been confirmed. Trueflation, the market and social media are acting completely surprised by the latest BLS print. At Trueflation, we've been signaling a disinflationary trend since December 2024. Red arrow, the BLS essentially catching up to the trend we've been tracking, and we identified a significant drop 45 days earlier. Red circle. Apparently, nobody wants to pay attention. We got this right here. This is emergency. Fed has to step in soon. Treasury market is broken. Elon called him Peter Retardio. Did he really? Peter Retardo. That's great. Joey said reaching a deal with China will send stocks. Exactly. And they're not going to go, we're going to talk to China and we think we can have a deal today. They're going to go, we reach a deal. And everything's just going to explode. It's going to go crazy. And people are going to be like, oh, what the heck? Trump manipulated it again. He insider traded. And what the heck? They're going to be all upset and butthurt because they sold their bags like little babies. And nobody's going to be able to. You can't help the victims. When they are just professional victims, you can't help them. All right, guys, we got less than 1 minute remaining until the daily close contest. Let me get onto my chart. Oop, not the 3 minute. What the hell is that? Go down to the 1 minute. All right, I'm getting worked up. I'm making fun of the weenies. I'm sorry. Sorry, weenies. You guys are people too. Bitcoin is currently trading at $79,686 even. We are on our 1 minute chart. Look at that. We got a unconfirmed green dot. A confirmed green dot down here. Unconfirmed green dot right here. That's pretty exciting. Super duper hyper bullish 1 minute time frame. 1 minute pump episode. Get your guys' guesses ready for the daily close contest. Don't forget to smash the like button as well. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday, which is payday, which is DCA day, which is freaking awesome because we don't have to work on the weekend. And go. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. Go. Let me check the chat. Waterfly said acid. Hoffs is like LMAO. Like he knows what drugs are. Hoff strikes me as the most straight edge person ever. He's like, I had 2 Coronas one day. I got so sloshed. I can't picture him drunk. I don't know why. For some reason, when it comes to substances, Hoffs in my brain is like the 40-year-old virgin. Which is great, because that's like the funnest person to be with when you're getting fucked up. Mr. Roberts said, so acid and live trading. I read that already. Waterfly said, new Canadian government. Ryan shared a fun little volcano emoji. Joey said, reaching a deal with China. This talks about delisting Chinese stocks is wild, right? Mr. Roberts said, hey, Ryan. Hi, Joey. Ryan said, what up to R to the ob? Joey said, Elon called him Peter Retardo. That's so great. Mr. Roberts said, Ryan, did you and JJ settle the 2x versus 100% gain math? We did figure it out. It is the word gain that is the anomaly. A 2x is 200%, but you only made 100% gain. So 3x is 300%, but the gain is only 200%. Make sense? Okay, we got some guesses. 1, 2, 3 guesses so far. Let me switch it to live chat. Make sure you guys' guess comes in. It's not up to me. It's coming in with a bunch of guesses and stuff. We'll check that all out for sure. Money's coming in. What's going on, Money? Okay. We got Mr. Roberts and Money. Fahid got to get a guess in, unless he's protesting with Tyler again. I like that I Palpatined them against each other yesterday. That was so good. Oh, hang on. Okay. Yeah, I'm erasing stuff. Unintentionally. Okay. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So we got 5 guesses so far? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do, 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 do. Ooh, we got more guesses coming in. We got Ryan, Hops, Tyler, Waterfly, and Fahid. Is that 5 more? Are we capped? I think we're capped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We are capped, ladies and gentlemen. Unless you are a Cornerville Chad, which is our Tier 3 channel membership, you can no longer participate. The Tier 3 channel membership, Cornerville Chad, one of the main benefits is that you can enter as an 11th or more entry, depending on how many Cornerville Chads there are. And you also get an additional minute to guess before the deadline. So feel free to sign up and put your guess in. I do believe we still have one Cornerville chat out there. If Digi shows up and puts in a guess before 756, then his guess will count as well. Let me switch to live chat. Let's see. Mohammed said Bitcoin at 25K in play. Mr. Robert said, hey, Fahid. Ryan said, Ryan said, praying all the bad things in this world happen to Tyler and Tyler only. Really, Waterfly JJ, that was malicious. I mean, it is what it is. You can still change yours, buddy. You got 2 minutes left. Oh, I got the burps. Hold on, wait a minute. 77. Nope. 79 77757. Okay. 79 800. Oh, Jesus. 0.00. Tyler plus 1. I'm assuming $1 Waterfly. 79801.00. Ryan said he actually just dabbed. But he had said, Muhammad, 39K is my low, but who knows? Tyler said, haha, see ya, Ryan. He had said, Ryan's just trolling, Tyler. It's okay. Oh, don't be banning nobody. Everybody relax. Oh, there we go. He said 25R. Did I jet ban? Waterfly plus 1, then his plus 1. What? Okay. All right. We are all set. Hammer. Bitcoin's currently trading at 79,612 and 49 cents. We got 3 minutes and 4 minutes and 27 seconds left on the clock. Let's put these bad boys in order. 79,700, 79,601, 79,515, 79,761. Copy. Mr. Roberts goes up top. Money 79,766. Copy. Ooh, money goes up top. Oh my gosh, I'm pushing the wrong buttons. I just accidentally launched a nuclear missile strike. Ryan, 79,777.57. This goes up top now, too. Ryan goes up top. 79,555.55. Copy. Okay. 79,800. Copy. So you want to go 79,802. Okay. All right, well, neither of you guys are going to win. Copy. Joey's a Cornerville something. It says, just moved to Cornerville. Thank you for the membership. Waterfly is doing it now. I'm just going to disqualify both of you. 802, 801, copy. 79, 802, and 801. Oh, you guys are way up there. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys both have your guesses. Neither of you guys are going to win. And so it's 69. 69? What the hell, Fahid? Fahid, are you sure? Is that correct? Let me go back. Hold on. Where's Fahid's guess? Fahid's guess is yeah, 69, 450, 69. Okay. Fahid said it'll be us four and we will grow. Waterfly join the anti-Tyler Alliance. Joey said chugging Soylent right now. Let's go, Joey. Let's go. I've been drinking oat milk like a real man. All right, 69, 450 from Fahid. We are in order. We got 2 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. Let's see. We got Fahid, 69, 450. Joey, 79, 515. Hoffs, 79, 555, J Shear 2.0, 79, 601. Even. Tom Selleck's Goat, 79, 700. Even. Mr. Roberts, 79, 761. Even. Money, 79, 766, 57. Ryan, 79, 777, 57. Interesting. Are those the same person? Waterfly is 79, 801 even, and Tyler 79, 802 even. Bitcoin is currently trading at 79, 646 and 73 cents. We got 1 minute and 38 seconds left on the clock. It's getting spicy. Thank you for the channel membership, Joey. Absolute legend. I'm okay with us both being excluded. Delicious. Bitcoin getting a little pumpy, a little dumpy. What if I said I should be +1, JJ? I think that was past the deadline. Waterfly, you guys are both. I'm going to disqualify both of you guys. 79, 682 and 51 cents. We got 1 minute, 4 seconds left on the clock. Tyler said, no, I reversed your +1. Okay. 54 seconds. This is the candle that will determine the fate of our winner. Joey said, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Well, you know, commercials used to be so good. I guess I haven't seen commercials in forever. Money said LMAO, Ryan almost same. I know, it's really weird. You guys both had the same change too. It's sus. Super sus. Clearly you guys live together or something. He's like, hey babe, participate in this contest. Put this number. And she's like, okay. She just works a different shift. That's why she pretends she's in a different time zone. I'm on to you. All right, we got 13 seconds left on the clock. Bitcoin's currently trading at 79,597 and 19 cents at the moment. If it closes right here, I believe Hoffs will be the winner. Nope, J Shear will be the winner. 609, 69, 321. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the daily close for Bitcoin. Yep, that's it. Okay, it took me a second. 79, 607 and 30 cents, making J Shear 2.0 our winner again. Is that 2 in a row? It is. Whoa. J Shear making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and he's homebound. Na. Congratulations, J Shear, once again on your victory. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for J Shear. We got 79, 607 and 30 cents. Congratulations, Joey said, oh, that's okay. GME just rocketed at 26.30 on Robinhood. Oh yeah, we got more news, Joey. GME is in that news. Let's go to the 4-hour. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for J Shear 2.0. Second victory in a row. Congratulations, J Shear. Absolutely killing it this week. Hell yeah. But he said as long as Tyler doesn't win, I'm happy. Ryan said, when does Bitcoin move 500 in 10 minutes? Not often. Tyler said, why am I getting all the hate? Jay Shear said, damn. Waterfly said, congrats, Jay. Fahid said, congrats, Jay Shear. We got some bananas spammed. Joey said, that's okay, GME. I read that already. Hoff said, so close. Tom Selleck's Goat spammed some rockets. Tyler said, and I need you. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ryan spammed a long-nosed, I'm pretty sure that's Gonzo from the Muppets. Fahid spammed, or said he didn't spam anything. Jay Shear, please join the anti-Tyler faction. Tyler said, and I want you. Jay Shear's cracking up. Hoff said Tyler trying to start an alliance. But he said everyone is welcome. Hoffs is the de facto leader. I feel like Hoff's the leader too often. There's something going on. Something's going on with Hoffs. He's planting himself perfectly in all these scenarios. He's like, I'm the good guy. I'm always the good guy. Join me. I'm the good guy. A little suspicious. Ryan said, with arms wide open. Hoff said, what's the prize? Oh, yes, I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. You guys are going crazy in the chat. Let me add Jay Shear 2.0 once again, the second time 2.0 to the winner's document. The winner Google Doc. Not sponsored. Um, 420's got to be a big one. 420's got to be something special. Jay Shear, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a drum roll in the chat. Jay Shear 2.0, the winner of April 10th, 2025, the bragging rights daily close contest for Bitcoin with a guess of 79,601 and the actual close of 79,607.30 is. Oh shit, I didn't check. Okay, good. It's good enough. The chocolate long john. Congratulations, JShear 2.0. Enjoy your chocolate long john. I did not name it. That is the name that God gave it. It's delicious, and it is filled with some for your enjoyment, for your pleasure, for your oral fixation. Oh, okay. Waterfly said Hoffs is our Trump. Jay Shear said I am the market maker. Vahid said 1 ADA prize for the first 4 guesses. Joey said mute Hobbs. Vahid said Joey must be Tyler's friend. I like the factions. Money shared a ballot box, but there's a cat being stuffed into the ballot box. Hoff said starting tomorrow, I will do reciprocal tariff on anybody named Tyler. Waterfly said Long John. That's what it's called apparently. It's a chocolate Long John, and it is filled with white. Jay Shear 2.0 said I'll take it. Hell yeah. Waterfly said creme in that. Like he doesn't know. All right, congratulations, Jay Shear 2.0. Enjoy your chocolate Long John. Let's do a quick update of our little portfolio scenario. We got our 1K to 10K. Oh, I got to log back in. Excuse me. Uno momento. Oh, shit, I lost my... Okay. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm good. Good. Okay. Oh, okay. We're back. Let me log in. My mouse disappeared for a second. He said, what happened to that Joey ADA guy? That's him in the chat. What happened to that Joey ADA guy? Joey said he's gone. He's not gone. He's here. Inside all of us. Money said she's not stuck. She's stuffed. Stuffed. It's different from stuck. You stuffed the cat in the ballot box. And now it's poking its head out and being all playful and shit. But it did not go in there of its own free will. I seen it. All right. Our portfolio update. I'm blind. Hold on. Our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio is currently trading at $718.74. This was originally a $1,000 investment. It is currently down $282, which is 28.2%, which is not bad. Are currently being held up by Render, Ondo, Ada, Aptos, and Shib, being dragged down by Sol, Near, Doge, Proppy, and Fetch. Overall, doing pretty good, all things considered. The Memecoin portfolio being absolutely slaughtered. Currently chilling at 611.48. This was also a $1,000 investment. Currently down $389, which is 38.9%. So, it just doesn't look good. All of these are dragging it down. Pepe's chilling, kind of. And then our narrative portfolio, which also has Pepe in it, currently chilling at $411.58. This was originally a $500 investment. The Jordan Memecoin scammer. Oh, you guys are talking about Ninja. Originally a $500 investment, currently down $89, which is about 17%, which is pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Literally, Pepe was a $100 investment. All of these were $100 investments into each one of these coins, and they're all holding up really, really well. We got Memecoin, one gaming coin, one real world asset coin, one decentralized physical infrastructure coin, and one artificial intelligence coin. Absolutely killing it with this portfolio. This is the one that I'm most excited for because it has performed very nicely since the day that we established it. It was in profit at one point, very briefly. But again, all things considered, the fact that it's still like barely down is pretty impressive. And then we got more articles to go through. U.S. inflation falls to 2.4%, lower than expected. Very exciting stuff. We got global liquidity is pumping. So will Bitcoin. Tyler said, for real? Though, what did I do for the hate? I won too many times in a row? Oh, Tyler, you're public enemy number one because of that. 100%. Did you see how many times you won? You went from like 0th place to 2nd place within like, it seemed like overnight. Because nobody else was fucking here. Because they're all weenies. So they're a little jealous right now, I think. Don't blame them. Alright, next we got someone is buying GameStop calls in a very similar style. Here you go, Joey. To a Roaring Kitty. Roaring Kitty's 5,000 block style. Notice the purple volume jumps? Here are the strikes. $31 calls for May 16th. $32 calls for May 16th. $33 calls for May 16th. Volume regime for GME is low neutral at the moment. So, little sus. We got just in. The Treasury Department has started slashing numerous offices, including the IRS. U.S. Treasury bond servicing at the Federal Bureau of Fiscal Services will now be outsourced per gov exec. I don't know what that means. Joey said, EST in America, everything else is fake and dumb. I agree. Cheers to that. Joey also said, JJ, I seen that. I seen it. We all seen it. Anderson said, when Tyler Trading School. When Tyler, like, lottery ticket picks. Dude, I wonder if that's a thing. Is there people that have groups for, like, lottery ticket numbers? Could you imagine? Oh, man, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Like, the way that people subscribe to crypto people for like crypto picks and stuff like that. I wonder if people follow like lottery groups for lottery ticket numbers. They're like, okay, today guys, we're gonna buy the $5 cash word and the $25 bingo special. Damn, I wonder if that's a thing. And then like 25 people are like, I won $900. You know, that's fucking funny. All right. We got Alan Attal, an insider and director at GameStop, just purchased 10,000 GME shares at $25.75 per share. That is 3 back-to-back insider purchases from Ryan Cohen, Lawrence Chang, and now Alan Attal. I'm probably going to be buying some GME today. This was 3 hours ago. Hopefully it's not too pumped up. Mr. Robert said, I've never been to New York. I want to check it out. Check it for a few weeks, though. I've been to Chicago, and it was thoroughly enjoyable. But they are in a different time zone. Tom Sellerscoped said, G, gonna get Trump on the phone and say, who's your daddy? Money said, just nah. Hoff, what time is it where you are? Oh, he's in Florida. He's the same time zone as me. Joey's playing video games. Tyler said, there's people that do scratchers live and use donation views and ads to get more. Kind of genius. I've been thinking about stupid shit like that. Oh, well. Fahid said she's watching. Oh. Ew, don't say that, Fahid. That's so creepy. JJ, wait for confirmation that 25 is support. Otherwise, we could go back to 20. For what? Oh, that's a good point. Thank you, Joey. I'm probably just going to ape in, though. I like to buy tops. Ask Tyler. All right, we got today the markets closed lower than their plus 10% move yesterday. S&P down 4.35%. NASDAQ down 4.24%. IWM, whatever the hell that is, down 4.14%, and DIA down 2.52%. At one point, we reached 50% of yesterday's move today. Tom Sellerscoped said JJ aping in GME. That's dangerous. Let me show you, Joey. Let me show you what Tyler made me do. Tyler's literally just becoming like the main villain of the entire channel. Well, there it goes. Pull your money out now, people. Let me show you. Ready? This was Tyler's baby. And he kept talking about it, and I was like, you know what, Tyler, I'll freaking buy some. And I bought some. It took me a while because it was ETH, so I had to like finance my mom's house and, you know, steal money from my aunt in order to pay for gas. But I managed to buy some at $3. And it's currently now 71 cents. I legit perfectly timed the top, and it has not gone up since. It has only gone down, which is pretty funny. I also bought Fat. I did not buy Fartcoin, unfortunately, no. But I bought Butthole, which I bought the top of, and Fat, which is hilarious, and it was not the top for a minute. It went up for a second, but now it's going down, so it probably was the top. Oh well. We get over these things. Jay Shear 2.0, congratulations once again on your daily close win. Enjoy your chocolate Long John masterclass top by JJ. I know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Indubitably. Tyler said I bought it for him. Don't let him kid you. Muhammad said Dojin to 0. Sweet to 0. What if I said Kramer says Trump doesn't want deal with China, so I guess deal announced in a few days. Dude, they're probably going to announce it tonight. Fart and butthole to 0. Dude, I got so screwed on butthole coin. What did I say? That's right. I think when it started going down, I was like, damn, I should have sold my butthole. And then I was like, oh shit. That's such a weird thing to say. All right, we got some more news articles. Cointelegraph, President Trump proclaims consumer prices have actually dropped. There's very little inflation. He's not wrong. It's factually backed up that is true. We got the S&P 500 as volatile as Bitcoin now, per Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balchins. His last name is Balchins. And this is so unfortunate. I'm an analyst at Bloomberg. Oh, what's your name again? Eric Balchins. Eric Balchins, analyst at Bloomberg. Damn. Tom Selleck's goes to JJ selling his butthole for money to buy more butthole. You got to buy the bottom, man. You have to buy the butthole bottom. You have to ape into the butthole bottom. Mr. Roberts said, JJ, can you look at GEV? GE broke out a nuclear energy, all energy branch stock from its main business trunk. Looks crazy from the IPO last year. Muhammad said Trump and Melania at 0. Why are you heading back? When are you heading back to Georgia? I have no idea. Hopefully never. Fahid said, only way to win with memes is to be able to catch the first bottom and pump and then don't look back. That's not true. Not financial advice, though. Hoff said, feels like something coming tomorrow with the way the week has been. It has been quite a crazy week, hasn't it? Tom Selleck said, USA can't hold out if China keeps selling bonds. Right? Dude, stuff's breaking. Stuff is starting to break. Joey said, can't imagine China can hold out much further. They're both fucked, dude. US and China. They're like, I don't know. It's goofy, man. It's so goofy. JShoot 2.0 said, catch you later, fams. Take it easy, JShoot 2.0. Enjoy your chocolate Long John, and congratulations once again on your absolute Chad victory. Get out of here. Go to bed. You deserve it. A-hole said, all these references had me feeling targeted. You got an alert? A-hole got an alert because we were talking about butthole so much. All right. We got a couple more. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent met with Deputy Prime Minister Ho Duc Phoc of Vietnam to discuss trade negotiations. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to get in trouble if I touch it. Absolutely adorable, though. This legitimately looks like 2 cardboard cutouts. I've never seen a more fake photo. It's probably not fake, but for whatever reason, this man is so overexposed compared to this guy. Why is he so bright on, like, just his head? Can they do something about the lighting here? Bullish Anthony Pompliano, who is famously really bad at doing anything, said he believes that we will have stock all-time highs and Bitcoin all-time highs before the end of 2025. Hell yeah. For some reason, all these really rich, like filthy rich FU money people think that we're going to be hyper bullish. So something going on. Cointelegraph said New Hampshire, which is where I would like to retire. Super cozy place, by the way. Highly recommend. Has voted to pass HB 302. The bill is now off the state Senate. If enacted, the bill would allow the state to invest in Bitcoin. Very cool. Helix Photoshop Pop is such a douche. He's got a douchey name, too. It's kind of fun to say, though. Popliano. It's quite a fun name. Is he Italian? He's Italian, isn't he? I think I just realized that. Now I think I have to like him. Yeah, what if I said I like Pop, JJ? You don't like him? I feel like I just don't know anything about him, honestly. I don't have anything against him. I just know that he is kind of lumped in with all the other people that make these outlandish calls all the time that usually don't play out that way, and it's usually for a headline. It might also be taken out of context. Joey said Anthony Pompous. Joey, have you seen me? I'm the most pompous asshole that exists. You got to play into it. Marty Party said European Union seeks to make a completely balanced trade deal with the United States. Very cool. Very exciting. Trump might not want that, though. He might want more incentive for the U.S. Trump admin is moving toward a possible delisting of Chinese public shares. President Trump says the first tariff deal is very close. Nice. China and the European Union agreed to start negotiations to abolish EU tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. See what I mean? It's a worldwide phenomenon now. And then the last one, Canada agrees to drop tariffs tomorrow if President Trump agrees to do the same. Look at that. Is this what Trump was talking about? Because everyone was losing their crap about Canada, so maybe the markets will pump on that news. That would be kind of funny. This looks so good. I haven't wanted like a proper donut in forever. Now I really want a donut. Joey said BitBoy also stormed the Capitol. Is he still locked up? We need to free BitBoy, man. Tom Selleck's goat. Mr. Roberts said he's a good dude, I think. Hoff said, didn't he have the infamous fight with BitBoy? Who, Pomp? No. I feel like everybody fought with BitBoy. I really want to interview with BitBoy. I feel like it would do wonders for my channel. Let's update our liquidation heat map really quick now that we have the daily close. Ooh, look at that. A lot of bears out of nowhere. It looked completely different earlier. See what I mean? Okay, I mean, it looks a little bit better now. But I don't know. See, we have one big chunk right here, 156, but all of these are like 70, 80, 90, 100 million. So if you go up, I think there's a lot more money there. BitBoy's slip was quivering. Oh, that was them? That was that? Dude, that's such a great GIF. Talk about blood pressure, dude. He literally like yelled and then his lip went like by itself. That's talent. The steroids, man. Offset. How do you not know that, JJ? I don't know, man. I stopped paying attention. BitBoy fought with everybody. I freaking had a fight with BitBoy. A-hole said 400% on China and don't let up on Canada until they are the 51st state, right? It's literally the art of the deal, though. This like 51st state stuff with China, or I'm sorry, with Canada and Greenland or Iceland or wherever the hell it is. He comes out swinging with these gigantic, outlandish claims. He's like, I want to have your babies. And everyone's like, what the fuck? And then he's like, never mind. I just want to work with you. I want to have a working business relationship. And they're like, okay, absolutely. Yeah, I don't want to have kids with you. But sure, we can go into business together. And he makes a deal that's favorable to him because at first he came out with this crazy claim and everyone freaked out about it. And now his like really demanding, very beneficial deal looks super calm and tame compared to his crazy deal that he came out swinging with. I don't know, man. It blows my mind that people are surprised. Joey said BitBoy cheated on his wife, then fought in a boxing match with a tattoo of her name. Oh no, the tattoo is the mistress. Money said no one normal tattoos wife's name, huh? I agree, Money. That's bad luck. That's like bad juju. You're not supposed to get somebody, unless it's like a passed away family member or something. You don't get your lover's name tattooed on you ever. You never do that. Never do that. especially if it's a woman who you were unfaithful with your previous wife with. What the hell? That's the most white trash shit I've ever heard of. I'm gonna calm down. You guys are getting me worked up. Joey said, haha, he tattooed the mistress. Yeah, he tattooed the mistress's name on his chest. And then she broke up with him. She broke up with him because he ran out of money. Maybe not, though. Maybe he might not have ran out of money. She might have legit broke up with him because he went full psychosis. Like, complete, total mental breakdown, psychotic break. Which, if you're clean and then Waterfly, absolutely. You tattooed my name on your ass, and I will put it on the channel. I will feature it in the live stream. JJ got to my big message. Go to my big message. Where is it? Oh gosh, how far ago? JJ, I'm more of an asshole than you. The other day I put all the carts back into Aldi just so everyone had to bring their own quarter. Oh, that's pretty funny actually. I like to take the carts back. Fahid said 10 likes. Come on. Like the stream and subscribe. Farcoin back to highs. I don't want to hear about it, Anderson. I missed the boat on Farcoin way too many times. What was I saying? I was talking about tattoos and the mistress, BitBoy. Oh, so he was a drug addict, and then he got clean, and then he built this crypto empire, and then they pulled the rug out from under him. They did a coup and they took his business. So I feel like as a narcissist, him specifically, as a narcissist, you already think the entire world is out to get you. And then there's literally a coup and your business is taken from you by the people who you created the business with. That's like his entire narcissistic behavior has just been 1000% justified in his brain. So I don't know if he's ever going to go back to normal. He definitely needs help. I wish him the best. I hope he gets clean and he fixes his life. And I don't know, man. I feel bad for his wife and kids. I really do. He was the guy to watch before, He was entertaining. He was the man in crypto for quite some time. Waterfly said, I learned if you watch on YouTube, you cannot like Fahid. Anderson said, I got a JJ tattoo, but I mean, just Jesus. Just Jesus. Okay. What about God? Render's currently up 3.59%. Look at this. For some reason, Render is super bullish today. Shrap is up 1.69% too. Interesting. Why is Render up so much though? Something's going on with Render. Dixie said, what did I miss? I just woke up with my face down on the keyboard. Disgusting. You missed J Shear 2.0 won the daily close contest for the second day in a row and won a chocolate long john filled with for his oral pleasure. I swear to God, if this fractal plays out word for word, I want some kind of reward, some kind of recognition, some kind of. It's the simplest thing too. It's literally just what played out previously. It's so stupid. Oh, repeating liquidity patterns, man, over and over again. Hoff said, how hasn't Netflix made a movie on this? It's not, they can't make a movie yet because there's so much happening still. They would miss material. Taylor said, they have enough to make an anthology series. I don't know if that's the right word. They have enough to make a series. Like Lost. They have enough for 10 seasons right now. Dixie said, damn it, I missed the entry. It was pretty quick, too. We loaded up today. 10 guesses right off the bat. Fahid said, I'm imposing a 104% tariff timeout on A-hole. What else? Mr. Rover said, A-hole. It's all love here, bro. Good group of dudes. There's some women. Tyler said, all the carts were in the rack already, though, LMAO. They were leaving them to be nice. Not for long, bitches. Did anybody ever watch Terminal, where Tom Hanks takes the carts back to get the money so that he can buy a burger and shit, and they're there's people being mean to him in the freaking airport terminal and shit. I don't know. That's such a weird movie. Apparently it's based on a true story. I can't watch anything with Tom Hanks now because I feel like he's on the Epstein list, and that freaks me out because he's a brilliant actor. And it seems like a lot of brilliant actors are on that list, allegedly. Allegedly. It's all a parody and alleged. This is all a joke. Oh, what if I said I almost got disqualified, Dixie? Oh, man. I'm a little bit sleepy today. I didn't sleep as good as I did yesterday. Yesterday, I slept like a baby. Tom Hanks takes all the cards back at Aldi's. Yeah, this fractal is way, like, freakishly close. Let's actually go look at our other fractal on total market cap. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Woo. This is also calling for June, July takeoff. Yeah, it's these W's that freak people out, man. You got this W right here. This W right here. Everyone freaks out when these happen. This W right here, and then blast off. Every single time. They're like, okay, we can make it. We can make it. It's over. We can make it. It's over. We can make it. It's over. And then they sell all their bags, and then everything goes crazy. And they're like, dang it, F crypto. Anderson said the adrenochrome helps them act better. That's so creepy. I don't even want to think about that, man. I can act better than those fools, and I don't need no adrenochrome. Crypto sis, oh no. What if I said I know some people supposedly on that list? I believe it. I believe it too, dude. It freaks me out. Freaks me out. Anderson, yep. Joey said John M is dating her. What the fuck? Hoff said, you're predicting a summer bull market? The fractal is calling for a summer bull market. I'm on the fence. You know me, I have like 15 different fractals. HQZ said, who won the nasty meat today? No nasty meat, HQZ. Today, it was a chocolate long john filled with creme de la creme for J Shear 2.0's oral enjoyment. 2 days in a row, 2 wins in a row. J Shear, I believe, is fighting for 3rd place. Wasn't that list supposed to be out now? Yeah, the Epstein list was supposed to be out now. We were supposed to find out about the gold in Fort Knox. We were supposed to figure out who killed JFK. I don't know. They're probably going to reveal aliens or some crap and who did 9/11. Everything was supposed to come out. Nothing has come out. And now we got the tariff news, and nobody knows what the hell's going on tomorrow. Which is really funny. Oh, Mr. Roberts with a $25 super chat. Thank you very much, Mr. Roberts. Thoroughly appreciate you. Oh, yes. TA on GEV. It's a breakout stock from General Electric. Yes, you mentioned that earlier. I'm so sorry. I forgot what I was saying now. It's probably Hoff's Island. And me is the co-center. Hoff's what the fuck, Tyler? Oh, you guys are idiots. I love you guys. Whew. Thank you very much, Mr. Roberts. You didn't have to do that. Okay. So, let's pull a fib on this because it's in the perfect shape for me to visually want to pull a fib. We got the local low and the local high and a retracement to the 618. Ooh, I don't know. So you got your breakout, your top, and your retracement to the 618. Is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Okay, besides that, we're on the 4-hour. Let me zoom in. I see a potential inverse head and shoulders. So you had a potential inverse head and shoulders here. It didn't quite make it to the possible... Well, actually, it kind of did. No, it's just messy. It's just messy. How they're spamming bananas. RSI looks sexy. RSI does look sexy. So the RSI is moving, or bouncing off of its moving average. You have an unconfirmed green dot. Momentum wave curled up. It's currently up top, curling down potentially. Is it going to reset to 0? Let's get rid of these lines. See, what I want to see next is this. It looks like inverse head and shoulders again. It's going to do this. So let me fractal that left shoulder just to make it easier to see. Is it going to do that? And then go up from there. What did it do last time? 308. This thing launched at 1, so it's up 100% already. Money spam broccoli. Tyler, what are you doing? Let's see. See, you could technically have resistance right here because of this. So broke above here, use that as support. Support, 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 broke below. Back above, tried to use it as support, broke below again. Resistance, broke above. It's retesting it at the moment. So it's kind of a song and dance with this. It looks like actually 300. 300 is your level to watch. It's a big psychological level. Nice round number. You're currently at 308. So if it can consistently close above 300, establish a base here, which it looks like it's trying to do, then you could be good to go. You got 300 and then you got like 320 maybe. Yeah. Resistance here. Support, 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 support. There's support everywhere. So you're playing around between 300 and 320. You want to stick above 300. It does look like it's going to, I don't know. This could also be a gigantic inverse head and shoulders right here. It could literally do that. Shoulder, head, shoulder. You do have a nice gap up here too. I wouldn't mind it going up to fill that. That'd be a weird move, wouldn't it? What's the market cap right now? GEV. Market cap, market cap. I don't know why Google can't just show me the information. Market cap. 84.72 billion. Ooh. 84.72 billion. So this is, according to Google, they're projecting a downtrend. Or maybe is that after hours? Fucking no. I don't do stocks that well. I need to learn more about stocks. The RSI looks good. Market cipher looks good. 4-hour looks good. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, you got a nice retracement. It's looking good. If it did continue down, and I've seen this a million times, where it goes down and it kind of hits previous support, I would not be surprised if it did this. And then one of these, and then finally, eventually, grind up further. Now, that is my crypto brain working. Is it going to do that, but a stock version where it's a little more tame? That would not surprise me either. I guess I would like to study some more stock market charts. This thing's pretty young, though. Oh, no, it's about a year. It's about a year old. Happy birthday, GEV. Cheers. The question is, what do they do? Energy Equipment Manufacturing and Services Company, headquartered in Cambridge, Massachusetts, was formed from the merger and subsequent spin-off of General Electric's energy businesses in 2024. GE Power, GE Renewable Energy, GE Digital, and GE Energy Financial Services. Founded April 2nd, 2024. So it was the birthday. Happy birthday. Oh shit. I forgot to do the soul thing. I'm going to have to do that. S&P is everything right now. Do the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ are all what everybody's watching. S&P. So we did kind of accidentally call this on the S&P, the retrace to the previous peak from 2022. And we kind of hit that perfectly. Now, how big was that move from the peak to the valley? Look at that, 21%. 20% is a bear market. So, technically speaking, the S&P 500 was in like a 24-hour bear market. Just saying. Tyler said, did it break the lowering channel? GEV? Actually, let's see if there is a channel. So there's definitely... Well, I would do that. Ooh, is it doing what Bitcoin did? Actually, this kind of looks like a... this is kind of like cheating. I feel like it's a little cheaty. There's not a lot of confluence up top, so take this with a grain of salt. But if that is a bull flag, then woo, it's going to get spicy. Now, that being said, is this just a... that's too sloppy. Maybe that? I kind of like that a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Could potentially be a falling wedge, kind of one of these. That would be sick. Keep an eye on it. Break above this upper trend line. Could be something. The other trend line I would be watching for is this, because that looks a little more nuanced, a little more realistic. What's actually happening. Let me change the color of this one. Yeah. All right, let me check the chat really quick. Joey said, I was just busting your balls, man. LOL, I want us all to win. Mr. Roberts said, Joey, I'm a Canadian and build in the nuclear field. I buy and sell to the U.S. all month. I want to see us all prosper. Tyler said, sorry, I got delete happy there, LMAO. Nobody wants broccoli. Money said, Tyler, fuck my balls. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. Mr. Roberts said it's totally ranging right now. It is 100% ranging. Tyler said, who's fat? LOL. Dude, I've gained, I don't even want to say how much weight I've gained. I've gotten so fat just in the past like week or two. Have you noticed me like shrinking in the camera? I keep like going lower. Gravity's pulling me down more. I'm more affected by gravity because of how much weight I've gained. Money said people who don't want broccoli. Tyler said, you could say Americans, we won't be offended. We are fat and happy. Mr. Roberts said, I'm trading on 430 this year. Joey said S&P is everything right now. Tyler said, did it break the lowering channel? Joey said this could get a breakout if the S&P sees relief. Money said, I don't care if they are just surprised based on the food shown on the channel. Anyone would be. Joey said there's a big gap at $400 on GEV. I'd shoot for that area to take profit if it goes up. Mr. Roberts said, that's what I am basing it on too, Joey. A-hole said, I know you have your feelings about Justin's son, but have you looked into the stablecoin growth over the networks? Like his stablecoin specifically? No. Money said, Tyler, picking fights out of broccoli. Tyler said, Money, I'm sorry. Mr. Roberts said, I mean, not financial advice or anything, but I see how many billions are being poured into nuclear and Uranus. Oh, uranium. I'm sorry. Okay. A-hole wants me to look at the stablecoin growth over the networks. I'm assume he's talking about Tron. Fahid said DXY dumping hard. Let's go take a look at DXY really quick. Ooh, whoa. Holy shit, it's been a long time since it's been below 100. That's crazy. What the hell happened? This is the support too. This is the final support. It's the final countdown. Oh, broke right through that. Damn. It's over. What does that mean? I don't know. A-hole said USDT and USDC growth on Tron. They're smoking everyone lately. But what are they doing with it? Is it just sitting stable? I don't think that, you know what, actually, I'm going to say something. I don't think that that's a good thing. HQZ said DXY took that psyllium husk. Joey said, is that good? DXY, I'm not sure. Stablecoin growth? I don't know, actually. I think that if stablecoin is growing on a chain, that means that everyone on that chain is flooding into stablecoins. But let's go take a look because I believe they're on Dex Screener. Are they not? Yeah. I believe this is also sorts everything by volume. So the fact that they're way down here, it's not great. Historically, DXY dumps hard, Bitcoin moves up. It's odd right now. Dude, everything's broken. Everything is broken right now. My long's still printing though. I'm at 5.92%. All right. Stablecoin growth. Let me see. Is it on DeFi Llama, I'm assuming? Tron stablecoin growth. Dude, I like DeFi Llama's like tweeting every other day. They're like, we're now tracking these things on Cardano like every other day. And I'm like, okay, you could have been tracking those for 5 fucking years. Now you're pretending like you're a decentralized finance platform. Fuckers. Okay, I think that's, there we go. Tron, total stablecoins market cap, 67.277 billion. Change in the last 7 days, plus pretty much 1 billion, which is pretty significant. That's 2%, 1.44%. It says it right there. Wow, that's embarrassing. Change 30 days, 6.94%. Damn, 4.36 billion. USDT dominance 99.24%. Mr. Roberts said Japan and China selling bonds. I think that there's a Japanese bank that's going under. That's causing a lot of fluff. Tyler said could be good if that money is just on the sidelines to funnel into the market. I think there's a big thing coming that nobody really has considered, and I think it's literally stemming on the idea that people are going to start using stablecoins as the dollar instead of like that. They might not have anything to do with crypto. They might just have stablecoins and they might never touch crypto. So we got to take that into consideration as well. I think that they should probably not. Somebody said this on X earlier too, and I kind of agree with them. I don't think that we should be measuring stablecoins and crypto side by side as far as market cap is concerned. Stablecoins should be their own index elsewhere because no one's buying stablecoins as an investment like we buy crypto. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong because some stablecoins have yield and stuff, so I'll just shut up. Dave said hi everyone, or hi Tyler, everyone. What's going on, Dave? Tyler said sup Dave, and Dave spammed some bananas. Off said I don't think you can say it's broken yet. Oh no, it's broken. It's 100% broken. There's stuff going up that should be going down because other stuff is going down. Or other stuff's going up. Stuff that is like, it's suddenly opposing other things that it's never opposed before. There's crazy things happening. And I think that's why everyone's confused. What the hell is USDD? Whew, USDC. Whoa, USDC's on more chains than Tether? Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that. Dude, when are these fuckers gonna add Cardano? I hate these people. I'm such a sour little bitch. How do I compare this to other stuff? Stables? Oh, overview? Ooh. Yeah, Tron is right there, number 1. For real? That's crazy. This has got to be in order, right? What if Tron flips ETH? That would be so freaking funny. So it's got to be Tether specifically that Tron's really killing it. True USD as well. Tron's number 2. Tron's number 1, USDD. Interesting. Cool observation. ETH is still number 1 in the most cases. Some of these I don't understand why they exist. Like, I'm pretty nerdy about my stablecoins. There's some stablecoins on Cardano, and people are like, how come nobody's using these? I'm like, nobody wants to touch those. They're new. They're weird. And sometimes they depeg. I don't care if it depegs by like 0.001%. I'm not fucking touching it. If it's not Tether or Circle, it's not a stablecoin. And maybe I'm just a picky little bitch, but I've seen... I watched Luna collapse because of a bad stablecoin. I'm not playing that game. I think that's the dumbest shit you could ever fucking do in your entire life. Look at Render. Render's up 3.58% on the day already. Beautiful. Mr. Roberts said the more countries that buy stablecoins and slowly understand that technology over the years will be what? Will but be 8 coin in 2027 8? Joey said gold is parabolic. Dude, Peter Schiff is freaking out right now. He doesn't know what to do with himself. HQZ said my dick pegged a stablecoin. Damn. Ugh. Anderson said Maneki kind of pumping. It was slaughtered. I hate that name. It's such a weird name. I like the coin though, but the name is awful. Maneki. It makes me think of Maneki, my backy. Hop said I'm talking about the Bitcoin cycle. Oh yes, no, I agree. I agree. I think the Bitcoin cycle is still intact. I don't think anybody can say anything until 2026. And even then, it's still cutting it close because of the whole extending cycle, diminishing returns thing. Eventually, the cycle is going to extend time-wise on the calendar. It's going to stretch out. And it's going to play out over a longer period of time. And it's going to be a lot slower moving. Yeah, Render's killing it today. Everything else, it looks like everything wants to go up. Everything's just like waiting for permission though. Look at Avalanche. I don't know. Was this a bear trap? I think people got a little too scared, a little too quick. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. HQZ said, okay, I'll leave now. Sorry, what? Why are you leaving? Oh, you said the Bitcoin cycle is over. We are in new territory now, gentlemen, and the only, or and the one lady. Anderson said, that's because you say it wrong, lol. Maneki? Well, how are you supposed to say it? DeFi coin? Let's go take a look at DeFi coin. That's because you say it wrong. How do you know you're saying it right, Anderson? I thought I said it correct. I actually asked. I asked the developer, and he said, yeah, it's Maneki. Like Maneki and Mabaki. Joey said Asian market cooked right now. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll close my long in profit while it's still in profit. Everyone's tripping. DeFi coin. We are x.com/DeFi. Oof, this thing's dead in the water. Stands for dead finance. What the hell? Whoa! Is this one? Is this the right one? I feel like I've looked at this before, haven't I? What the hell is this? I don't know if this thing could go to zero harder. It's trying so hard to be zero right now. Mr. Roberts said, I meant countries will buy Bitcoin once they have the stable coins for a few years. Oh, probably 100%. My fat fingers got in the way. That's why I don't like phones, man. I got big ass hands. Tyler said I put $1,000 into it at 0.03. I now have $81. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody else got $1,000 though. But he said gold killing it. Bitcoin is not gold. It's digital gold. I would say gold is worth like 3 or 4 grand. Bitcoin's worth like 80 something. So no matter what happens, I think gold won. Or I'm sorry, I think Bitcoin won. I think Bitcoin won pretty fucking hard. And I think gold should be embarrassed. It's like just now starting to wake up. Like the race has finished and gold just woke up and went, oh, fuck, I got that race today. And it just got in its car and it's driving now. And it doesn't see anybody else on the track. And it's like, dude, I'm killing it right now. There's nobody even here. And there's like, the racetrack is like gone now. And it's just a town. And gold is just like speeding through this town with like a bunch of pictures and stuff of Bitcoin, like being the champion and shit. Gold's going too fast to see it. Doesn't realize that it's been asleep for 30 fucking years. Tyler said, it's all good. Shit happens. JJ, mark my buy-in point. All right, you said 0.03? Are you sure? Oh my God, you tried to buy the bottom and it bottomed more? Whoa. At least you still have $81. Could be worse. HQZ said, who's ready for Bull Run Summer 2 Electric Boogaloo? I'm so ready. Take me. Mr. Anderson said, Manukai. Manukai. That's stupid too. That's worse. I like Maneki. You can't win. You can't win. I like Maneki. I like Maneki better. Dave said Becker mentioned Pinlink in a recent video, still holding the little bit I have. Dave, I saw that Becker mentioned Pinlink as well, and that made me a little bit less bummed about my top buying. Not that I was bummed in the first place. I don't really give a shit, if I'm being completely honest. Everyone's bags are down. I'm a world famous top buyer, so I'm totally okay with that. Offset W, and then he changed his mind. Bahid said Bitcoin, to really beat gold, needs to surpass its market cap. See, I look at it like this. Let's do some math really quick. Everybody knows how percentages work, right? Except for Bronson. I'm just kidding. Bitcoin, since inception, excuse the chocolate long john. Since inception, Bitcoin is currently up. Oh boy, where was it? 0? How do I start it at 0? Let's just start at $527. Let's say you got in at $527. Bitcoin is currently up. Oh, what is that? Let's stop right here at 78K. 14,790%. So 14,790%. 14,790. Copy. All right, gold. When did Bitcoin come out? What exact day? January 9th, 2009. Let's go back to January 9th, 2009 on gold. January 9th. Let's go January 19th, 2009. I'll go down a little bit lower even. Gold is only up 272%. So let's look at that. 272% versus, what is it? 14,790%. Which number is bigger? Call me crazy, and you guys have seen how much I fuck up math and stuff, but it looks like the bigger number is the one with 2 extra digits. The Bitcoin one seems significantly larger. Am I crazy? Am I full of crap? One of these things is not like the other. I'm just saying. I think I would much rather take 14,790% versus 272. Bitcoin has little downtrends too. This is a 45% downtrend on gold. If I held gold and it went down 45%, I would hate gold. Because gold is supposed to be a safe haven asset. If my safe haven asset can go down 45%, how the fuck is that safe? That was from 2011 to 2015. There wasn't even a crisis happening. It just went down. Gold blows ass. That's just my opinion. Sue me. I think Bitcoin's better. Enjoy the chocolate long john. Everyone feast your eyes. Not to mention, I don't go out of my way to talk shit about gold on Twitter because I have literally better things to do in my life. Peter Schiff, I feel bad for his family. He lives to talk shit about Bitcoin on Twitter, but only when Bitcoin's going down. If it goes up, he doesn't say a fucking word, and it's really funny. And he's tripping out about Trump on X. He's like, Donald Trump insider trading tariffs. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's doing. Meanwhile, this asshole's holding an asset that's only up 270% over the last like fucking 25 years. He looks like a complete idiot. I'm sorry. He's filthy rich, but he's fucking miserable. If you're going out of your way to talk shit about anything, literally anything, every single day, every waking moment of your life, you need to take a nap. You got to go reevaluate some priorities. Something is wrong. You should be enjoying something. Maybe like go out, have some dinner, take your wife out to dinner, enjoy some time with your kids. Maybe go to the bar with your friends or something. If you are that person that just constantly complains, nobody wants to be around you. You suck. Don't be that guy. It's sad. It's so sad. Mr. Roberts said, gold's a hedge I hold for my kids 25 years plus. Yeah, take a nap. Exactly. Go take a bath or something. Go on a vacation by yourself, Peter, or something. Go do something. Just like de-stress. Take some deep breaths. Maybe a little bit of therapy. Something's got to give, man. Holy crap. He said, still need gold for Bitcoin nodes and miner. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't have its place, but to think that it's better than Bitcoin, I think is silly. Personally. That's just my take, though. You know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But again, don't live to talk crap about anything. That's such a miserable existence. Peter Schiff is... I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad for him. I really do. Anderson said, I wish I held gold instead of these shitcoins right now. I still don't understand how you guys aren't up right now. We've been in the market for like 5 years. Money said, get wife tattooed. That's a better idea than being miserable on the internet all day. Oh, imagine being the miserable guy. Everyone, oh my God, aren't you that guy that just complains all the time on the internet? Imagine being out at dinner and be like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, I can sign that traffic ticket for you. Will you sign my parking ticket? I hate parking tickets. Just like you said you hate everything. It's crazy, man. It's crazy to me. Render's still trying to survive a little bit of an uptrend, currently up 2.11%. A-Hole said, I don't buy gold, but in its defense, it's manipulated by the sale of paper gold. If it was converted into physical, the price would be over $1 million. Yeah, I believe it. That's what I think they're going to do with stablecoins. If you think about it right now, in order to create value in like the bond market or whatever, they have to like repackage these junk bonds and resell them and whatever. With stablecoins, you can literally just create $1 out of thin air with paper debt. So you can take all of this shit, and instead of having to repackage this and sell it to somebody and be like, please buy this, there's a percentage return on this if you buy it. It sucks, but you'll get some money back. And you don't have to really take any risk on. It's just like long-term commitment or whatever. Instead of having to do all of that bullshit, they completely cut out all of that fat, and they take all of this shit and they go, this is $1. This is now $1 US. And everyone's like, oh, fuck yeah. And because it's worth $1, people don't care where it came from. Nobody fucking cares. So they use it. That's what they're going to do with stablecoins, I'm convinced. The Heat said, how is PaxG performing? Ben versus Bitcoin during PaxG inception? Isn't PaxG like tokenized gold? Oh my gosh, why can't I ever? Here we go. Ooh, lovely. Since April 9th? Up 7.76%. Very nice. Can you leverage trade this? Pax Gold. Fahid said, yes. Tyler said, but XRP will be $1 gazillion. Stop it. We got BitGet MXC. I think you got to be able to leverage trade it on MXC, right? I haven't tried Gate yet. I might check that out. MiCA compliant stablecoins. Limited, thus valuable both. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's all a balancing game. It's a circle. It's a circle of life, circle of markets, what have you. You know, hey, don't be miserable though. There's no point. Enjoy the chocolate long john. You know what I mean? Stroke the furry wall. Gosh, that part of that movie has such a different meaning now ever since you figured out that Diddy was a weirdo. If you guys haven't seen it yet, knowing now what we know about Diddy, go watch Get Him to the Greek. It is a hilarious movie, and it literally has Diddy just playing himself in the movie. It's the craziest shit. Mr. Roberts said, a-hole, if the USA revises its price from 44 per ounce to current prices, people who had physical gold will benefit for sure. You're right about paper. Tyler said market cap doesn't matter. XRP to 589 and 900,000 P 69. I don't know what the P stands for. Probably pajillion. HQZ said yes in that movie. It's such a funny movie, dude. I will say that era of comedy is dead, and it's so sad. And I'm genuinely excited for the Wayans brothers to return because they're gonna bring back Scary Movie, which hopefully will rebirth. Like I want a comedy renaissance. I want a Hollywood renaissance. I want funny movies again, man. When are we gonna have Tropic Thunder 2? We were supposed to get a Les Grossman spinoff. Tom Cruise's character that flips out on the phone. That's like one of the more brilliant scenes I've ever seen in TV. And Tom Cruise is fucking hilarious for that. Everyone's performance in Tropic Thunder was beautiful. Jack Black is like still considered A-list celebrity to this day, which is crazy because everybody else kind of fell off. I don't know, man. Joey said I tried to just chill and watch draft day, but Diddy's in that too. I feel like you can't remove the, like, don't discount the other actors or the people that worked on the movie because of one bad actor, you know what I mean? Literally. But yeah, I feel that. I can't watch stuff with Tom Hanks anymore because of the rumors around him and the Epstein stuff. It freaks me out. Which is crazy because he's literally fucking Woody from Toy Story. So Tyler said yes, pajillion. Fahid said, I don't hate Bitcoin, don't get me wrong. But there's a reason there is gold in Fort Knox versus some phony Bitcoin reserve that just holds what they have and no barter for more thus far. Is there gold in Fort Knox? Because they were supposed to show that and they didn't. So it was kind of weird. And then the day that they started talking about that, suddenly there's a bunch of gold flying in from foreign countries. That was kind of weird too. I'm just saying. Joey said Tom Cruise refused to play the role unless they gave him huge prosthetic hands and he could dance. Yep, dude, that's one of the few movies where I watched the commentary all the way through because I'm a psychopath, but it was so funny. I said, yeah, he had a Woody for the kids in the movies. Sorry. Yeah, it's the connotations, dude. It's just there's so many nuanced levels to everything now. Once you know what you know, it's crazy. Turns out Jenny was not the predator in Forrest Gump. Damn. Tables have turned. All right, let's leave it on a positive note. Render's still up 1.86%. The market's still getting a little bit of a breather, a little bit of a retracement. We got the chocolate long john Jay Shear 2.0 is making his way towards Waterfly's third place, I believe. So pretty crazy stuff. Congratulations once again, Jay Shear 2.0. Oh, he said characters is what we should love, not the actors so much. I love the Stephen Hyde character in that 70s show, but the actor is a piece of shit. Yeah, that got ruined too, man. It's crazy. But anyways, hopefully we start to get a big crazy pumperoonie and we get a psycho green ass weekend and everyone's freaking out. They're like, why is Bitcoin $150,000? What happened? If that does happen, I will obviously be streaming here. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Thursday. Smash the like button on your way out. If Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.